Good News Planet. I'm here with Andres Aquino, who I'm crazy about for a lot of years. Andres, how are you?
Very well, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Well, you know, I'm crazy about you because you have a bird behind you, and you're such a creative gentleman and a couture gentleman. I will use that word with you because you have done so many things with that in mind, and that I've attended and been part of. And it's really such a, you take beauty and you share it with the world, with every aspect of the things that I know that you've been involved with. And so I just got to give you some accolades up front. And then let's talk about Cannes Film Festival, short films at Cannes and that event. And then if whatever you want to talk about, the fashion shows here in New York that I've been to, then we'll go for it. So Andres, tell us what's the good news.
Okay, so the good news, very good. That's the name of your network, I believe. Good news. All right, so so we're getting ready for Cannes. This is our sixth annual event there. We've been going there for many years to organize this festival of short films. This year we have the participation of 81 plus countries and beautiful film coming from all these creative people all over the world in multiple categories: comedy, drama, animation, 3D, social concerns, romance, and so on and so forth. It's been growing steadily through the years. Mostly for the past few years, we do the event at the Intercontinental Carlton in Cannes. This year, we're actually going to do it at Villa because they're renovating the Carlton, so it won't be the space that we usually use or the venue that normally we use. But it's going to be fantastic. In fact, it's a beautiful, stunning villa up in the hills in Cannes, and I think it's actually very special this year. So the event is kind of a combination of short films and awards that are presented to these creative people that are involved in film, whether it be a director, producer, actor, actress, cinematography, and so on and so forth. And at the same time, it's a celebration. So we have a fashion show, we have live performances, and then we do all the type of things we are interested in: gourmet dinner, champagne all night. It's a beautiful evening of activities. So people love this, dress up and put on their tuxedo, and the ladies, the long gowns and all their beautiful jewelry, and do their hair, their coiffure, and look fabulous and come and enjoy themselves this evening while we present and celebrate these creative filmmakers.
Oh boy. Now, for our Good News audience, you need to know, because I'm so honored, Andres has said that something of our Woodstock Forever movie will be at the event, and asked me some footage from it. And that means so much to me. And I don't know if you're still going to do it into 3D, but everybody knows Woodstock Forever, Peace, Love, and Hope, that we have spent since 1989 working on, long time. And now for it to be at the famous, well-known Cannes Film Festival, at the Short Film Festival, and anything that you're connected to in this scenario,
It's
famous. It's very famous, right? I'm like, I'm like,
It's very interesting. This year we actually have a number of films that deal with unity, with people coming together. I think it's kind of a natural result of this year and a half or 2 years. I don't even remember how long we've been incarcerated by COVID into our apartments and houses and things. So people want to come out and want to feel that they're alive again. So that's one of the good things. In fact, last year we did it all online, the festival, because of COVID. And this year was going in the same direction, because normally we do this every May, and then follow the Grand Prix in Monaco. So it's kind of a two nice activity one after another. But this year then was moved to July because of that. And still having issues with people that traveling from certain countries, like for instance, Malaysia. I have designers that cannot make it because they cannot leave Malaysia. England or UK, people will come into France, they're allowed to come in, but then when they go back, they have to quarantine. So that discourages a lot of people from coming because they don't want to go back in quarantine for a week or 5 days or whatever period of time is there. So we lost quite a number of people for that. But still, we have the brave souls that, you know, neither rain nor snow nor beautiful southern France destroy this, so they're coming anyway. So it's still gonna be a nice gathering. Very interesting people as well.
So tell me about southern France, Nice. So, because I don't know that part of the France. I have been in Paris, part of
Oh,
France.
it's a beautiful part of France. It's probably very romantic and very picturesque. A lot of artists live in that part of the world because it's so beautiful. The hills and leading right into the water. You know, you have some beautiful town like Saint-Tropez, like Cannes, of course, and then you keep going, and then you end up in Monaco, which is a very beautiful place too. So it's all the whole southern Côte d'Azur, they call the whole French Riviera. It's very, very pretty this time of the year, and people love to come there. The Cannes Film Festival is a very famous festival. People have been coming there for many years, and we started doing our event as kind of a parallel event to the Cannes Film Festival. It's been very successful. Just continue to grow, and we continue to attract a lot of very creative and beautiful people. So that's the reason.
Can be any dogs?
Might have to pause a little bit here. 1 second.
Look at that picture behind there. Look at that bird. So that reminds me of our and the wonderfulness here, our cardinal family. I don't think they're here anymore. They've flown off to the air. What a joy we had here to have the cardinals living in our backyard and being raised.
Well, that was a little interruption there. We're back.
Okay, Andres. Well, we're recording all the whole thing. It's all part of life. I just talked about in my backyard here on West 80th Street.
Yes.
I have a nest of cardinals. And
oh, really?
I've had it for now like a month and a half or something. I don't know.
Nice.
And
I like
orange cardinals and birds, and the babies have hatched and gone away. But the birds, mom, what a sound, beautiful sound. You know, I'm a musician. I'm doing a concert tonight. I'm going to go out and play America on the saxophone, and I don't know if you know that. You should let me play sometimes at your place. I mean,
sure. You know, I have a lot of great musicians coming to play, and whatever. If you come to Cannes, you can play this time around.
Okay, good. Well, boy, now it's a good stress. So I'll tell you, and I got to make a decision. The problem, I'll bring it up right here, right now, just so you know, because I have tickets to Paris right now, and you know, a ticket. I was going to go. I'm not sure if I'm still going to go, but I have it for like the 8th next week, you know? So but then I got to go from Paris down to Cannes.
Yeah, you can take the train or flight, either way.
Right.
You go to Nice, and then Nice is just from the taxi ride to Cannes. So this year, as I say, we're excited to show this your short piece of Woodstock, which I'm very familiar with that concert. Obviously, everybody knows, and you know, so many great musicians participated at that time. And there was a time of upheaval and change in the society here in this country and all over the world. Actually, the '60s were a revolutionary time. So it's always interesting to go back and see these great artists, you know, that came together for a particular concert, and now reviving this. Actually, some of the new generations are learning about it, and so when you say Woodstock Forever, it's actually yes. it's going to last a long time that people are going to remember. That was a iconic, a unique concert. So I'm interested in showing the little piece as well. Yeah, so we're going to be doing.
The 7-minute piece tells you, and you can hear Richie Havens. And Richie Havens was the rep. You know, we did ours is the 20th anniversary of Woodstock, with the focus on peace, love, and hope, of which that was what Richie felt really occurred there at that location. And Juma, who's Jimi Hendrix drummer. So they're in the movie. And then what I did is I took from that base in 1989, the wisdom of those gentlemen and a group from Bethel, from the original site in the ceremony, because I was going to do Woodstock here in New York. I was given the Central Park, and I was given PBS since I was with Channel 13 for a long time. But I couldn't raise 700,000 to make it happen. So I lost the park. The Global Citizen took the park because they could only use the park 4 times a year. So I had September, time, and that was going to be that. So in any case, I'm so happy because then I had all these new entertainers, that even older Diana Rosses or the Beatles and so on and so forth. So it's a documentary of today's people singing, and Shakira's and just, I got a lot of wonderful people in the movie, the whole big movie. And so it's good. And I showed it already up in Toronto. They closed the TV studio and did a show there. I was in Los Angeles, Santa Monica. It's been in the Hamptons. So it's been in Queens, New York. So it's, everybody seems to like it. So, and at the 50th anniversary. So all that is and so it's good. And for you to give me a shot there, whatever you need from me, you got it. So
it should be fun. We're trying to see maybe we can convert the first maybe 2 to 3 minutes into 3D, because I think that would be really amazing to see in 3D. And we might have the facility to show that in 3D. We're going to be doing that some other short with the trailers, just trailers, because it's otherwise become too long. But that in 3D will be really something. And I think you're going to love that in 3D. That will give you a new dimension and things that is really unique. And past that point, you might want to even do the whole film in 3D. It's that.
No, I think it's very exciting. So with the part that you want to use, is that you asked for 30 seconds, like of Richie singing and?
No, the 30-second is just now to announce it. So make a little announcement all over the place, because people like to see video more than photo. So for all social media, we can get a lot of attention with the first 30 seconds of that. It doesn't have to be the beginning. It could be anywhere. Just 30 seconds.
The beginning sets the stage for the movie.
Right. Could be that, or could be just a mix of quick scene, and just to show the dynamic of the concert. So that's what it is.
Right. Well, once again, that's no problem. The first one, the second, neither of them are a problem, and because we have, we're using also the second movie, Woodstock, that was created, and I'll give you that too, and that's in the movie too. So because mine's a combination of a lot of people's work as well. Woodstock is about people working together. So,
right.
I have lots.
I was going to ask you about that aspect, because you have a lot of current artists like Lady Gaga and some of the other people that are there that were not at Woodstock at the time, obviously, because they were young.
That's the concept of the whole movie.
Yeah. So you brought all that together in some.
In the peace, love, and hope section. I have peace. I have love. Dionne Warwick is the host of the love section. And hope. So there's 3 sections. I've even showed it as a 30-minute piece. Well, I sent you a 30-minute piece too.
Yes.
In the LA Film Festival. I showed the whole movie up in Toronto, whole movie at the 50th anniversary of Woodstock. So it's, but the 7-minute, if you can do that or whatever, or just do the first 2 minutes of the 7-minute, whatever you want is works for me. But now you wanted a promotion thing, and I'll make that for you.
I will do that and making the announcement. That's why I want the 30 seconds. They're making the announcement now that we're going to show it.
For those 2 pieces, because I got to have to do it now. I'll make I sent you back. I'm going to do the, Richie singing and the opening of the movie where I'm talking. And then, and you'll hear that's a good press thing. And then you want the 30 minutes, like of the sense of the feeling of Woodstock. Right. And Ang Lee did that beautifully. And Ang Lee's, I brought Ang Lee, to Woodstock to learn about Woodstock with my car, but my driver, Phil Sowers, and my buddy, he brought him up there when he made this second movie, Focus Films. So it's all good. No one's ever comes after me. What's the name? I've been doing this a long time, Pete. It's been out there. So it's a good thing you're getting. And then from here, then I'm going to, maybe the whole thing in 3D. Actually, a buddy who runs a big studio in California. We're ready for that step now. And you're helping me get to that next step.
Yeah, our other company, I'm a founding shareholder. We have an entire 3D platform, telephone, television, tablets, everything in 3D, glasses free, in the platform for the distribution of content in 3D. So
Great.
you can bounce that anywhere around the world. We are certified in China, we're certified in the US, and also in all of Europe, the 21 countries, the European Union. So we have a large market now for all these products, entertainment products. And
Great.
that makes, so mix. What I do is basically now, like this show, it's going to be a combination of high tech and fashion and entertainment and film. So that combination makes it quite unique. And I think people are going to be very impressed with that aspect.
All right, Andres, thank you. I'm going to call. We're going to get the video you've asked for, and then I'm going to call you. And I actually got to decide tonight if I'm going to come by midnight.
Well, if not, then just look us up, globalshowfilmawards.com, globalshowfilmawards.com. And, we always post the new information there. And all the trailers going to be there.
Let me ask you a question. Where do I stay when I get there? Is it?
There are many boutiques, hotels around the area that you can stay. They're affordable.
It's got to be really, cheap, El Cheapo. So mine's a question whether I can.
No, but there's quite a few places that, they're expensive places, but they're also very modest places. As soon as you move away from La Croisette, which is the main drag, the main boulevard there, if you move a little bit away from that, then the price start going down automatically. Even
good, if I decide, I'll talk to you later about that. But I got to decide if I'm going to take the flight, because I'll lose it. I'm using miles to get there.
Oh, well, take it.
And then I got to find out how much it is to take the plane or the train.
So were you playing the saxophone there?
Oh, no, you mean tonight will I play?
Yeah. What do you normally play?
Piano and saxophone. Piano.
Oh, piano and sax. Okay. Well, that's what I figured, saxophone. Because the saxophone you can take anywhere. The piano has to be one day. You cannot carry that.
No, I'm not taking it. If I come there and I perform, then yeah, you got a piano there?
No, I don't think we have a piano in that villa in particular. No, I don't. I'm not sure. I will check.
Yeah, check if they have a piano. Well, first let me decide. I don't know if I can, pull it off. If the rooms are a couple $100, that's based upon the amount of time I was going to go for. I guess I could go for less time. I don't know. I should decide tonight. I'm going to have them try to push it off for another day so I could think about it. I might call you again.
We don't need this in this conversation. That's okay. Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you very much for your time. Appreciate it.
Let me ask you one last question, Andres.
Yeah.
I love you. This guy is fantastic. Andres, so my last question is, since we do the World Peace Day concert, what is peace for you?
What is peace for me? Well, peace for me is really understanding other people's cultures and way of thinking, because I think the reason why people fight in many ways is for lack of understanding the other people's ways, whether it be their religion, their culture, their way of thinking, the language. But once you understand and have a better understanding of other people's culture, and it's actually good to people spend time living in other places. I've been lucky that I travel all over the world, live in many places, so I'm bilingual, bi or tricultural, whatever you want to call it. But that makes a big difference in understanding people. That's one thing. On the other hand, you have all the reasons. Obviously, people fight over land, over tradition. Some want to keep their tradition, others want to bring new ideas, so that create conflict. So there's a lot of reasons why people get into conflict, but there's a very good reason why people should live in peace, which is they can make progress more of a fact, and they can enjoy life and be happier, because people that are in peace are happier than people that are fighting wars, for sure. So pursue beauty, and you'll be happy all the time. See me? I'm always happy. Might pursue beauty.
I'm going to say a word just because I believe it's appropriate. Salamet. Do I say that word right?
Say it again.
Salamet.
Salamet, meaning?
I think it means thank you in Tagalog.
Oh, in Tagalog. Oh, okay.
Where are you from originally?
I'm originally from the Dominican Republic.
Dominican?
Yes.
All right. That's beautiful too. Everywhere is so beautiful.
This is always a beautiful place all over the world.
We're lucky people. All right. Gracias, senor.
Gracias. Thank you.
All right. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.